Yo, what is up? Friends, foes, members of the Omni Council, my name is Daimien Kamiya, I am the Omni King, and welcome back to some Guild Wars 1. I don't know how long this stream's gonna do, because there's some stuff I want to do in the evening. So we'll see about that. Tomorrow's gonna be Genshin, by the way, and I need to make a thumbnail for that. There's new story, as well as Skirk story, so it'll probably be a long one. I'm not pulling for Skirk. I did try her this morning when I was doing dailies. Seems kind of fun. I just don't really care. There's nothing she offers that makes me interested in getting her. If that makes sense. So yeah, anyways, I have my AC unit running right now. Once the room cools enough, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want to run it throughout the entire stream. So yeah, we're just gonna be running around. I want to look something up here quickly. All right. Sorry, I was looking up the henchmen. So henchmen level up based on the area I'm in. Anyways, let's just get to the game here. All right. So quests. Okay. We're gonna travel back to the city. I have a quest I need to turn into Titus. Casualty report from Pike and Square. Let's have a look at this. Trying to preserve me. We've lost so many good soldiers. We cannot continue to pay this kind of cost for a meaningless gain like Pike and Square. Bardin was a fool to forge ahead so recklessly. The Vanguard are our best and brightest, but what use are they if they're thrown into the grinder like this? Give my tone, Necro Omni King. But I fear that we are losing this war. Return to Quartus and tell him to send me regular reports. I must monitor the situation carefully. I'm curious about something. He is. Titus is in the game. Alright. He appears a part of the event Protect the Demolition Team. I was just wondering if type, because I looked at the king. The king only appears in the king only appears in the Ascalonian catacombs dungeon as one of the bosses. I don't know if he's the main story boss or not. I don't remember. There you are. I was asked pass you a message from Prince Rurik. Where's Prince Rurik? Oh, it looks like he left Ascalon, so he's not a ghost then. Oh, hey. This is my first time playing. I've played Guild Wars 2 for years, so I understand some of the lore, and I've seen some of these people in their 2 state, but, like, so I'm wiki jumping, because it's not like I'm completely ignorant of, you know, the world of Tyria, but I'm more ignorant of this time period than the post. So I'm just like, I see a notable character like Titus, and I'm like, was Titus in 2 at all? Right? Because as someone that didn't have an understanding of who Titus was, I wouldn't pay attention to if I ran into him or not. Right? So I was looking up to see if Rurik appears as a ghost in 2, but he apparently doesn't. And I was looking, apparently he flees Ascalon, or was exiled. So that's what I was looking at. Anyways, there you are. I was asked to pass you a message from Prince Rurik. There is trouble at the Great Northern Wall. They'd like your help. Squire Zachary is waiting for you at the wall. One thing before you go, Necro Omni King. Since Althea's disappearance, the prince has grown increasingly reckless. Be careful, old friend. Ascalon needs you in one piece. Oh, later. Okay. But yeah, one thing I've said, like, I know I can change my subclass however I want later on, but I want to kind of lock in just so I'm not relearning too much. So I'm playing, my main class is Necro. I'm for the main game Prophecies, I'm going to play Mesmer. I may switch to Monk if I need more survivability, but my plan is to stick with Mesmer. And when I do each expansion, I'm going to change the class to an expansion one. So I'm going to do Assassin and... what's the other one? When I do... I'm going to do Assassin, and then I'm going to do Dervish. So that way I can at least experience a little bit of different classes. And the King's back, creating a... okay, that makes sense then. Because at this point in time, the Crichtons are still enemies, right? Like, it's not like Guild Wars 2 where all the humans are pretty much on one side. Because I gotta actually go see the Crichton ambassador outside. I just finished a quest. To be perfectly honest, I don't necessarily think, where the fuck is my allies? What the fuck? Where are my henchmen? Why are my henchmen not with me? Well, I was about to say, but, like, let's be honest, I don't necessarily think the Ascalon Sought the Char were just gonna nuke everything. Like, I don't think that was an honest expectation. Oh, okay. Well, we're taking healer, fighter, and mage. The only thing that gets me is the basic attack isn't really on an auto attack, so I keep spamming 1 because that's what I do in Guild Wars 2. Even though 1 is an auto attack, I still spam it. One thing I really like about this game, though, like I said, I spam the auto attack in Guild Wars 2. But in this game, if you spam click a target, it tells you, hey, you know, you've already attacked the opponent. You don't need to keep attacking. And that's funny to me. I've not been paying attention to their little argument here. Well, yeah, I read about that. Char won the basically pushed back the Growl like a long time ago, and then humans pushed the Char back, so the Char took it back. Yeah, I know that they sought out the Titans, and then later it's revealed that the Titans aren't actually gods. Like, you can spoil stuff. Like, again, I've played Guild Wars 2. I bought it in 2013, but I've played it since 2015. So you can just basically tell me anything. I'm all in for the lore. You're not gonna spoil anything for me. That you don't have to worry about that. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 frequently for 10 years. So I'm not worried for spoilers here. I've also played with a lot of friends. I also have I have a Mersat shirt. I have a Lazarus the Dyer shirt. It's kind of fading now, but I know basically nothing about the Mersat, and I still felt like Lazarus in Guild Wars 2 went out like a bitch. Like that Lazarus fight, like from what I understand of how powerful Lazarus was, that fight felt like he just went out like a bitch. His supposedly really powerful Mersat ends up losing to two human, or a human and a champion. Just two people. Like, you could argue, oh, he was just like reassembled. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Oh, 1 second. Sister again. My sister's asking if I can see her on the 4th. My sister lives in France, and I live in Canada. So, we don't see each other that much anymore. So, she's coming back home for a bit. So, she's asking if she want to hang out on the 4th. Anyways, what quests am I doing here? Oh, I can go back and turn... Oh, I have to go back and turn this in? Hey, where's the squire again? He ain't turned around. Right now, so here's the thing. So I generally stream about 3 games a week. Generally, how I do it is I play 2 games and then Guild Wars 2. The way I do it with my games right now is I play 2 games, back on and off, because I have ADHD and I can't stomach the same game too much in a row or I'll get bored. So, like, today's Guild Wars. Tomorrow will be... tomorrow's actually going to be Genshin. Genshin's the exception. Whenever a new update comes out, I play Genshin. Same with Guild Wars 2 whenever a new update comes out. Additionally, I play Guild Wars 2 at least once a week. Mostly on Mondays to do weeklies. Or to just catch up on some of my characters. Because my stream characters are Revenant. But I've had other characters. And I'm trying to just catch up to have a character of every class built and ready to play for whenever I want to. So I need to get them all map completed and story caught up. So, like, that's what I'll be doing too. They're base map completed. I just need to, like, do, like, the expansions and stuff on them. And then maybe I might actually start looking into raids, which I really don't want to do because I hate the idea of playing meta. Let's go back to Pike Square so I can turn in the quest here. Like, no joke, I literally hate the very concept of playing meta. I hate having to learn rotations. I hate having to play a specific way. The entire reason I play Guild Wars is because I don't want to play a specific way. I want to play a way that's fun for me. That's blood magic. That sounds like a nice move. Where's the friends list? Friends. How do I click here to add a friend? It's with the spaces, right? So there we go. All right. Well, I added. Hopefully it's spelled right. But I know there's like, you know, like, did you play the newest update in 2? Like, it's like, hey, guess what, everyone? We added in a 4th legendary backpack. Aren't you excited? No, I'd like another ring that isn't world versus world or raid based. My opinion, I want the fucking legendary accessories because they're the only thing every class can use. When you make a weapon or when you make armor, not every class can use them. Right? Like, the only exception to that now is spear, because every class can use spear on land, and I just made the legendary spear. I also have the legendary necklace and accessories because of LS4, LS5, and return to the game. And then I have I got the legendary relic, so I can stop wasting money and what are the fucking research notes to have to keep buying more relics. I can just use the ones I've unlocked. But yeah, like, if I make a legendary helmet, great, but only 3 of my 9 characters can, 3 of my 9 classes can use it. Because you're making it into a type, right? Heavy, medium, or light. And then the same with weapons, like I said. Not every class can use every weapon. So it's... Ugh. I'm hoping with the next expansion that... so here's my hope for the next expansion. Number 1, I've said from the bloody fucking beginning that the glide skills that you get on certain maps should have been permanent when Bloodstone Fen came out. I really wish they would make those permanent so we can have more utility while flying, or at least add some more utility to gliding, so gliding serves as more of a function than just hopping on the sky scale. On top of that, I'd like to see the roller beetle get more functionality. And more viability, because it's only available in 1 chapter of Living Story Season 4. Making it more openly available would be nice. Isn't there something else? Oh yeah, the ability to have every mount mountable in combat would be nice, so the entire game is literally just turned into Warclaw and Skyscale. You don't need any other mounts. There's a convenience to the Roller Beetle and Griffin due to speed, but beyond that, the Warclaw has... Oh, hello. There's someone wait. The Warclaw has higher Defiance hit than the Springer does, so you don't even need the Springer anymore. You can mount the Warclaw in combat. At peak speed and endurance regens and stuff, speed has, like, literally no effect. So it doesn't matter whether you're using Raptor, Warclaw, or Jackal for speed. Additionally, Warclaw has... Anyways. Probably look at more quests here. Find the old Ascalon census in the ruins... in Old Ascalon. Alright, we're gonna go back to Old Ascalon. I'm just gonna warp to the city. Oh, I was wondering if I could zoom out. Oh, that's so cool. Like, I'm like looking at this, just, you know, seeing. Like, every place I wreck. Wow. Wow. Like, granted, I've not really looked at this map much. I legitimately can't believe the actual effect the searing had on Ascalon. That's actually, like, I guess I never really noticed it in Guild Wars 2, because just the coloration of the map. Because there's more vegetation in it, I guess. But, like, just, wow. Yeah, I know that, but, like, I'm just, like, I just can't, like, and, you know, like, and this is pretty much where the bomb went off, right? So it's, like, it's almost a perfect, like, that's incredible. And just looking at some of these maps here. Just trying to see, like, what to identify. Like, I know the names of the maps and stuff might not be the same, but, like, this is Kessex. There's Divinity's Reach, right? And Queensdale. Where's it? This would be a Lion's Arch area, right? Roughly speaking. Like, that's Claw Island. Huh. So this is ore, right? It almost feels like Zaitan brought up more land than what was originally even an ore. Because, like, there's way more land to traverse in Guild Wars 2. So it almost feels like Zaitan brought up more land than what is even here. And then there's Janthier. And there's the Rings of Fire. Feels weird to look at this and not just see a giant purple strip running down the side. Right? Like... But yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, going back to what I was saying, I like the mount system in Guild Wars 2. I like how mounts have a practical use. It just annoys me that they're now consolidating the mounts into single usages. Right? So it's basically all you really need is Sky Scale and the War Claw, and that's pretty much it. You don't really need anything else. Griffin and Beetle help for speed. And Turtle can help under the few circumstances that the Sky Scale's Fireball can't. I guess that's fair, but, like, still. My hope is that, you know, with Guild Wars 3, they at the very least, make the game pre-optimized for graphics. Because all they do in 3 now is just say, like, hey, what's the flashiest piece of graphics we can put in the game to lag even the best computers? I fucking hate doing weekly metas. I hate it. I do it for the weekly, but I fucking hate it because my computer drops to like 5 FPS every single goddamn time. Oh. Why was my staff not a... Switch to the staff! I'm spam clicking the guy because I was trying to get the pop-up. But then it's just like it keeps switching me to my empty-handed slot for some reason. I'm just hoping. Like, it's really, like, don't get me wrong, I like the flashy effects, but it's just the game is not built for it. And it's actually, like, really irritating. Like, that they keep releasing more and more flashy stuff when there's already lag in the game from all of the flashy stuff already. You know what would be really helpful is if, like, so I can disable certain stuff on my character, right? Like, you know, if I didn't want to see Aurora, I can turn Aurora off, right? Like, stuff like that. It would be really cool if in the options, they had the ability for you to do that to everyone. And not just your character. I don't know if that's in the game or not, but I hope so. Don't get me wrong, for the most part, the game is fine. It's really just in those moments. I also, the other thing too is I really wish they were better with the Wizard's Vault. Like, what was it the one day? It's like, every day, like, it's the same goddamn dailies, and it's pissing me off. It's like, oh, hey, look, Defiance Bar. Oh, hey, look, it's also always on the same day as Rift Hunter. Guess what? Every Rift boss has a Defiance Bar you can break. So there's, you do 2 dailies in one go. And there's no variety to it. Those 2 are always on the same day. And then sometimes it's like, oh, and it's also like, hey, kill 10 enemies in Heart of Thorn, or in Heart of Maguma. Oh, that's great and everything. Well, that's super convenient that there's currently rifts opening up in Verdant Brink, so you can get them from fighting the Abyss, or the Cryptus that show up during that point in time. And then it's like, hey, you know the weekly, you know, in the Vabi weekly where you have to fight the Forged? Well, you know there's 2 metas on that map. Do you think just maybe we could have Serpent's Ire be there? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's still irritating though. I'm just a guy that likes variety, so it's just annoying to have it always be the same thing, especially like with the Okay, we'll cut out the dailies just now. The weeklies. Back with the previous daily system, there were sometimes certain events or whatever you couldn't get done because like it was a group event on a very unpopulated map. But then you could wait until the daily do events on that map, and you could get it done. And I would, you know, it's stuff like that. So it just annoys me when it's like Serpent's Ire, for example, is a meta that's not always done. And because the weekly always ends up being Forged in the Flames or Fire or whatever the fuck it's called, the Serpent's Ire always generally gets overlooked a lot of the time. And that's not the only one. There's tons of metas, tons of world bosses that get overlooked because they're not tied to weeklies and they're not necessarily worth doing. And, you know, it's just annoying that aspect isn't balanced very well. Like, why is it always Mega Destroyer? Why is it always... Like, why can't Tocatl be a weekly? But we can have Shatterer, we can have Mega Destroyer, we can have Golem. Why isn't Triple Trouble a weekly? That would be an interesting weekly. There's a fucking entire list of achievements tied to them. That would encourage people to do it more. And keep in mind, I'm complaining as someone that loves the game and just wants it to be better. And not just, what's the word I'm looking for? Complacent? Yeah, I agree with you. I can see the direction, but I just wish, you know, like, I just wish it wasn't always the same things. Right? I've done the same jumping puzzle for a weekly 5 times in the South Sun Cove. What about a bunch of the other jumping puzzles that don't get their opportunities? Like, the old system had way more jumping puzzles with it when they were in daily rotation. But now they're in weeklies, and it's just the same fucking, like, 12 jumping puzzles out of the 30 or 40 that are in the game. On top of that, so here's another opinion of mine. Now, it's not as bad as it used to be, but I remember when I was streaming the story of Living Story Season 3, and the maps felt fucking bone empty. Oh my god. Just imagine. So there is Living Story 3 for Icebrood Saga dailies, right? As well as Kantha dailies too and stuff, right? Just imagine if the dailies didn't change, but by completing all of them, you got a Mystic Coin. Just imagine now how much that would affect the sales of the Living Story maps, because people could get get an additional, like, 2 or 3 Mystic Coins a day. But how much it would influx the maps. People do the ley line fucking event religiously now because they can get a Mystic Coin from it. People do treasure mushrooms because you can get spirit shards from it. Just imagine if they tied one of these things to completing all the dailies of the map. You'd upsurge the sales of the maps of like Living Story maps. People would get them if it meant getting more of these Mystic Coins. Right? 100% it would benefit the players and the financial gain. Because there are some people that don't own the Living Story maps that may look into getting them if it means getting more Mystic Coins. Additionally, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but Aura and Vision require Mystic Coins to be crafted, meaning that doing the dailies on the maps could assist in making those legendaries. It's a small touch. Now, granted, I don't know the interims of the game, but I just feel like it's a small touch that could have a very big impact on players frequenting maps. Because I've always felt like the Living Story maps are basically the unwanted stepchild. They get no attention because they're not purchased through expansions or anything. They're not included within dailies. That's why they have their own dailies. That's the other thing I say too. The return to stuff, right? Like return to Kantha events. They should have one of those going on at all times. Just rotate between all the events in the game. Right? Oh, we just finished Return to Soto. Let's go back to Ore. So that way, like, all the group events that take place in Ore get done. Then we go into Season 1. And maybe South Sun, right? And then we go into Season 2. Right? And then we go into Season 3. Right? Maybe mix Season 1 and 2 because those maps aren't particularly big or small. But still, like, they need, like, I just feel like even if it's, again, just tied to Mystic Coins or Mystic Clovers or Spirit Charts, like, I don't care. There's ways to do it, though, that I just feel like you know, you have ways to prevent things from being dead. My healer's dead. Exactly. Because people jump at those events. But so by not having them, right? Like, people don't do stuff. And there's so many rewards in the game. The thing is, you don't even have to do Mystic Coins or Spirit Charts. You can literally make the rewards time-gated materials. You can make them, what's the currency? Provisioner tokens. Imagine getting those as rewards. Because they're needed for a shit ton of legendary shit. Right? Literally look at the legendaries you're now shoving down people's throats. And just provide... rewards like that. There's so many types of rewards that could just help push people towards legendary crafting. That, like, just anything that can eliminate grinding. Hell, give me 250 Elderwood logs. Guess what? That saves me time and money. There's so much you could do that would encourage players to do stuff. Hell, I do the Living Story dailies frequently, just the easy ones. Because you get, because of the karma you get. You can get about 20,000 karma a day. Just doing the easy ones. It's huge. Oh, I love these types of fights, where you're basically just stuck in an infinite fight because they can out-heal your damage, you can out-heal their damage. Kill the fucking martyrs! My healer's dead. There's 2 healers here! We don't need 1! fucking Christ! I'm already running out of energy. I'm just sitting here spamming not enough energy. Oh, is it the overseers that could heal? I was killing the martyrs because I thought they could heal. One's dead. Alright. This is almost like the reverse of Guild Wars 2 nowadays. Guild Wars 2, it's literally like, I just feel like within like the like pretty much almost ever since Kantha, it's been like, hey, have you ever tried not being poisoned? Because like, I just feel like everywhere I fucking go, I get poisoned. Whether it's in Kantha, Soto, and Janthier, I'm almost constantly poisoned, so I can't fucking heal. And it pisses me the fuck off. I already have garbage-ass heals, and you're nerfing the shit out of them. And then it's like, oh, just get a Condi cleanse. Okay, I cleanse the poison, and I get poisoned again! Like, every enemy has, like, 3 poison skills. I'm going to get overwhelmed now. I want more AoE skills. Like, this is annoying. Okay, get up. I summoned a Bone Horror. Hopefully that'll help. And my healer is dead again. I'm just trying to take out the fucking Overseer. But it seems like he has 14 heal skills that are always off cooldown. And enough energy to cast them all. Like, I just don't seem to understand how there can be like 14 guys here with one healer. And yet I can't kill a single goddamn one of them. Die! Alright, yeah. Thanks, Chris. I'll see you later. Thanks for joining in, and, you know, it's always nice to talk Guild Wars with some people. We're going to die. We're going to die because I have no health left, and my healer's dead, and my mage, and everyone's dead. almost feel like I want to play defensive. I feel like I want to play like a melee build, a melee defensive, like almost like a tank necro. But the thing is like I consider me a bit selfish, but I never played healers, so it's like I don't want to be someone that focuses on keeping others alive per se, unless it's secondary to keeping myself alive. Almost makes me feel like I wouldn't mind running warrior in this, just because I just feel like it'd be a lot more basic. Because at the very least, like, I can focus on damage. I'm almost considering switching to subclass warrior, like, once I get the opportunity to. I don't know how to change class, though, yet. My troops are moving to sweep in behind the Char warband led by Grim Sharpfang. If all goes according to the battle plan, the Char will be driven up towards the... Turn off my AC unit before I forget. If all goes according to the battle plan, the Char will be driven towards the tar pits. I need a group of stalwart fighters to sweep down from the north and help my troops pin them against the tar pits. When you have them trapped, I want you to crush them as between a hammer and an anvil. Yeah, I'm considering making a switch here. I have to complete the Ascalon quest line. How close am I to getting this capped? I need 11 points, which is basically, I get 5 a level, right? So I need to be level... No, whoops. Like I'm looking at this and I'm thinking of like maybe switching to warrior and doing like blood magic or curses. Hmm. Yeah, I'm debating on this, like kind of rebooting here. I'm scratching my head here, just trying to think of like what I want, because I don't know. Like right now, I feel like I'm not having fun, like with this build. Like I almost feel like I'd prefer to run a melee build. Like, but I'm trying to see if I can salvage this. I can't change Necro, so I'm like, well, what can I switch to? Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out. Hmm. Like, I'm kind of, if anything, I'm kind of just tired of the range. Like, in some ways, I'd like to be able to melee. Hmm. Hmm. Let's just throw Revival Signet on for now. Yeah, where's a merchant so I can sell stuff? And I'm gonna die. And I'm dead. We'll see as I push through and see. Oh, Vigo has a quest here. My last time out, I nearly slew the bloated coward of a Char, Garfaz Bloodfang. Bloodfang and his forces fled northwest into the Desa lowlands. The Duke won't let me lead a group after him. Says it's not strategic. Well, I've never known the Duke to be wrong about a thing like that. But if you were to hunt down that fur-wrapped vermin, I'd do my best to see it. I do my best to see to it that you were duly rewarded. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Where am I? Why am I here? How do I leave? Because I've quite clearly been sent somewhere I don't want to be. Fashion, so I'm in Kantha. How do I go back home?
Who goes there?
How do I go back to Ascalon? Because I want to go back to Ascalon. I really want to go back to Ascalon. Send me back to Ascalon. I don't want to be here right now. Guild Wars 1. How to return to Ascalon. From Kantha. Ah! Send me back! Gotta recruit my henchmen now. Add. I'm gonna try it this way right now. Oh, and I just removed all my... I think I'm gonna ditch blood magic. Let's head back into town. I don't know where the next main story quest is. I don't. I finished the quest. Maybe I didn't read the dialogue, but I don't know where to go next for the next main story quest. But it's not on War Master. Energy tap is going to be so needed. All right, I think I got the skills to enjoy this now. Understanding like how empathy and backfire work and casting them on the right classes, like this can be huge now. Energy tap has a long cooldown though. Can you leave her alone? Dude, this is why I almost want to use another class that isn't a caster, because energy, like, unless I can get higher energy regen later, this is just painful. Just die! Just fucking die! I'm sick and tired of sitting in fights for 5 minutes because everything is just getting healed. Just die! It just feels like there's no progression. Fucking finally! Like, I'm honestly considering switching to warrior. To secondary warrior, just so that I have an alternative means of using skills through the adrenaline. God damn it! Die! God damn it all! Oh, healer's dead. Mage is dead. I'm starting to not have fun. Oh, I'm not enjoying this class. Like, all I'm doing is spamming skills I can't cast. Let's get back into town. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to try and create a warrior, and I just want to see how they play. All right. How do I make my other weapon things appear here? Oh, here we go. I think one thing I need to do too, because hmm. Hmm. Like, I really don't want to do everything again, but I also just, like, I'm having issues with enjoying Necro. Crazy. There's an entire paragraph as to why monk is a secondary profession for warrior on the wiki, but it's listed under not recommended. I'm gonna... There's too much to do. I'm gonna try and get to the Desa Lowlands. Where are you going? You're like running past fucking all of them. Oh, that's why. Because I'm spamming the wrong skill and I'm trying to use a touch skill. If I can get to 11. I can then get level 9 curse, which is going to nerf all my skills, but my basic attack will now actually do a shit ton of damage. I really hate the fact that the bonus staff they give you... Oh, I should really get this guy out. The bonus staff they give you is tied entirely... like, I really wish it didn't give like, the damage required not level 9 curse. I really wish it was blood magic or death magic and not curse. Yeah, not using the imp was probably a mistake, too. Alright. Because the thing is, it says to get 11 to 22 damage requires 9 curse. But then what is the damage without 9 curse? Like, that kind of isn't really represented here, and that kind of annoys me. Alright, I think I got this on better lockdown now. I'm not splitting my points up as much anymore. I'm pretty much just going to go into 2, 1 on each class. For the time being. Right now I'm only doing inspiration because of energy tap. And then I also have Ether Feast too, which is a very cheap heal skill. Yeah, the Fire Imp, and then having a better understanding of what skills I want to use are really helping here. I hope I can find a safe space here. Are you fucking kidding me? Can't use minions here either. So... How did I die so fast? We were in combat for 3 seconds. Is that a ghost? Oh, wow. I'm dead. What are they doing? How? 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 What are they doing? That literally wipes us in 3 fucking seconds. I don't get it. I don't get it. I am in the fight for 5 seconds and I'm dead. I look at my party and 2 members are dead. What the fuck did they do? And my imp just stayed behind and beat the shit out of all of them. That almost pisses me off even more. I am lady, or at least that was before the Chars seized me. They took me to the Flame Temple corridor and burned me alive. But I thought of my beloved work, and I felt no pain. Is there like a fast travel point here in the lowlands? We'll go north to the Greenwich Courthouse. I'm not leaving this zone until I unlock a new fast travel, so I can come back here. Dead. So how do I reset this? I have 50, my stats are reduced by 51%. roommate's home and he just put on music. Considering he got home like 2 hours ago, I'm kind of surprised that it took this long for him to put on music. That or he put it on because I was being loud. If I just keep going up north a bit. What is attacking me? And why is it attacking me? I can't attack back from here. Bullshit. Fuck off. Where the fuck did all of them come from? I'm dead. I'm dead. My mage is dead. I'm dead. Where? Where? Where did everyone come from? Lost my fighter. I lost. There's my healer. Now it's just me. I'm not even gonna try. Not even worth the effort. Instead, where did they come from? Where? Where on earth did I suddenly just get fucking steamrolled. The stream's ending soon. I'm already telling you that right now. Like, I'm just between my indecisiveness and just general frustration. I will get through this, even if it just means streaming 3 hours a day. But I will get through it. Ah! The reason I've now learned, I looked that up on the wiki, I have 60% less health. So any enemy that can do 100 damage can just one-shot me, which is what's happening. I killed an enemy and I didn't even get... Supposedly, every time you kill an enemy... removes two... Oh, PvP... Oh, gaining 75 experience. Bullshit. I refuse to go back to Pike Square. I refuse. I will win this through attrition if I have to. It's like non-stop groups of like 5 and 6. I can't do fuck all. I'm looking at the map here. It's right here. You can see the faint aspect of the portal. Here we go. Game over. Dead. I do not think it's possible now. I do not think it is possible to win this at minus 60% HP. It is it is not even, it is literally impossible. I cannot win this. I need to go this way to go up, around, and this way. I just need to get to here. With one enemy can one-shot me, and there's a group of 6. Like, what the fuck am I trying to accomplish here? But I'm too stubborn to walk back. I can warp to Pike and Square and reset my death penalty and walk back. I'm too fucking stubborn to do that. Like, I can't win. I cannot win. There's no possible way I can win. Just have to do this tactically. I'm calling the stream once I get to this place. I'm already dead! I didn't even get to get an attack off! Oh my god! What happened? They weren't even looking! I recharge my attack before I was one-shotted. I get resurrected and immediately one-shotted again. Just let me get in the fucking town! This is the last fucking enemy batch I need to get past. Thank God enemies do not seem to respawn once you kill them in this game. I'm gonna have to wait out the summoning sickness though, because there's no hope. I have no hope of doing it without my summon. Two are down. Dead. Fighter's dead too. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I turned too soon again. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? They're hitting me through the bridge. They're hitting me through the fucking bridge. I am not safe. I cannot do fuck all. If I go over the bridge, they can attack me from under it. If I go under the bridge, they can attack me from above. I am not safe. I will never be safe. For some reason, I cannot fucking get through this! The world no longer has favor of the gods. Yeah, because of what I'm going through. I can run across the top of the bridge. I need to get rid of these 4 first. And I need my summoning sickness to wear off before I have any hope of succeeding in that. God, I hate this fucking death penalty. It's so fucking brutal. Fuck off. Kill him, imp. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes! The imp got one of them. Which means that I only need to take 3 down. Like I said, I will win this through attrition if I have to. It'll likely take me probably an hour because of the summoning sickness cooldown. So the imp finally died, or despawned, I don't know which one. Please tell me it eliminated at least one more guy. No. Got another one. We will win through attrition. All right, we got him down. 4 on 1. Got him. Okay, we just need to be careful. No one's under the bridge, but the last thing I want to do is get the attention of those guys. Oh no. Is there literally going to be one more batch before the entrance? What? Why did it... What the fuck? I was over there. Why did I suddenly get moved? What happened? Please teleport me there. Please teleport me there. Oh, thank God. Get me the fuck inside. Oh! I don't think that's worth it. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Oh my God. The war of attrition that was that fight was fucking brutal. With that said, my name's Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. It'll be Octopath tomorrow, by the way. No, it's Genshin tomorrow, sorry. My name's Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. Be a friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'll see you later. Goodbye.